Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Experience Kills. I am joined by Ben through a huge, crazy mystery in a house that's haunted, and it's so dark. This game is so dark. Ben, thank you for joining me. I needed a hand to hold for this entire gameplay.
Yeah, look, I've not played any of Nivea Visage here. However, I have watched the trailer, and it's the scariest hand cream I've ever seen. Just based on that.
I know I made a joke about it before we started recording, but I genuinely didn't know how to pronounce the actual game. Is it Visage? Is it Visage? It's just the way I was brought up with Visage. Just leave me be.
I suspect it's Visage, but it's not a word you hear a lot, is it? You don't hear a lot of people going around saying that word, so it's I don't know.
To put it into terms for everybody, so Visage is a first-person psychological horror game. It's in a house, which it's a very slow-paced game, and so it's not everything jumping out at you scary every single second. But as I played this, the environments, the soundtrack for it just gave it a completely terrifying feel. For me, because I'm a huge baby, and I'm the only one who kind of said, "Yeah, I'll take this one for you. I'll take this.
Yeah, I won't take this.
I'll take this bullet for Experience Kills, no problem."
No, I don't want this. Thank you. Not my life. Thank you very much.
It's very realistic. So the housing and everything, it's not as if this is this gigantic castle that you're in like the original Amnesia or anything like that. It's a home, where something terrible has happened, and you basically relive and those memories of everything that happened in that house to the inhabitants of the entire family. And I couldn't round a corner in that game without my heart going at 120 beats a second. Seriously, just everything just.
So it sounds like it does a good job of building an oppressive atmosphere.
It does. It's incredible. So Sad Square Studio, the guys who developed and published this, so they were inspired by PT.
Yeah. And the famous PT.
The
most famous tech demo ever.
I actually managed to have a go of PT originally, when it first kind of hit the scene at a friend's house, and obviously you've seen, I'm sure everybody's seen gameplay of that by now, and it is quite terrifying most of the time. And this one, you can really feel its influences, There are just little things that happen that out the corner of your eye you go, what was that? You do every couple of steps, there's a little thump somewhere, and you just go, what's that behind me? Dare I turn around? Is it in the room that I'm supposed to be going towards? I have no idea right now. And they did an incredible job. And it also, I actually mentioned it earlier, it actually does have a little feel of Amnesia, actually. In the way that the gameplay, you actually get around for the doors and things like that. You have to click and hold and move your mouse to kind of push it open like the original Amnesia games. But you also do have a sanity meter in it as well. So if you're standing in the dark for too long, you do start to tweak out that little faster. And the strange thing is, though, you do kind of have to, what's the word? You kind of have to maintain your sanity. You can pop sanity pills, basically, antidepressants, whatever they're throwing at this character, at least anyway. All I know is that I can eat them like M&Ms. So probably not a great statement.
That's not great. Yeah, pills make it better.
Yeah, it's fine. But it's the more crazy you start going, the more paranormal things actually start going on around the house. So you really do need to keep an eye on your actual insanity levels, which is brilliant. And every room that you go into, every gloomy corridor, it's got memories in there. You can investigate. You can see pictures of the family that are there. As slowly but surely, this house starts to change into this labyrinth of just death and fear. That's all
Fun.
It is. It was absolutely brilliant. I can't fault it because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. and you know, there are entities in the game that will follow your every move. They'll play tricks with you. They're little things like the first time I did a part of a memory is I found like a trail, and I went downstairs, and literally this house has been empty the entire time except from a phone call from a nosy neighbour. Fair enough. And I looked down the stairs, and there is just a figure of a man who just walks out of shot. And instantly I had to sit there for like 2 minutes and go, no, nope, nope, no, not happening, no.
Yep.
And my friend, he sat there, because I had a friend with me as we played this. I streamed it to him because he hadn't watched it before, and he's not great with horrors either, but I just needed the emotional support. And
yeah, man.
And even he was sat there just going like, you know, you're supposed to follow him. And I was like, I don't care. And he's like, yeah, that's a good point, never mind. You take your time, I'll take my time as well. And we just sort of went through this adventure into the depths of human depravity.
I mean, it's why these types of games are so effective at being scary, isn't it? It's when you ground them in relatable reality, when you put them in a house that looks a bit like your house, you know, it's got a staircase and a corridor and a hallway and a bedroom, you know, everything that you'd expect. So when you start messing with that, there's nothing scarier. That's why like the early Paranormal Activity movies work so well, you know, because it feels very relatable. So, but it does sound like it also ramps and starts warping the reality of it and going to. I watched that trailer. It goes to some very dark, twisted places, as well as, you know, the kind of stuff you might recognise. And the old "you're losing your mind" thing. Is it real? Is it in your head? That's a classic mechanic, and it works really well, I think, in horror video games. So it does sound like it looked really nice as well. The visuals looked, you know, really well put together. Everything from that, and what you were saying about the sound design, it looks like a very well constructed horror experience. You know, and it's the time of year to play them, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's I believe that is like the full. I think it's a full release that I got to play as well. It's been on. I think alpha. I don't know about alpha, but it was the pre-release for quite a while at least. Anyway, but it seems like they've really polished it well. You know, a lot of the bugs are gone that I noticed any at all, except from the occasional cockroach. And the scariest part, infestation. And yeah, the environments are well polished, and like even, you know, the lighting effects against the blood on the floor sometimes and stuff like that, it's just a little, it just brings a whole new level to, you know, the horror games. I mean, quite recently I played Resident Evil 2, and as a horror game, that's brilliant, and I really enjoyed it. But again, like you said before, it's not exactly grounded in reality. You know,
no.
A zombie apocalypse. I mean, I don't know. It's only November 2020. We still have December to go.
Could still happen.
Could still happen.
Yeah.
But it takes you out of into a new narrative. But this one, the narrative is your life. You know.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, games like Resident Evil are a lot of fun, but I don't find them scary. They're never scary.
Yeah, they kind of more thrive on like a jump scare every now and then. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, they're schlocky.
Yeah.
You know, they're gore and blood and, you know, jump scares. Well, this is psychological and slow paced and oppressive, and that sort of stuff is to me has always been more effective. I'm the kind of person, for example, that got really, really scared when he saw the Blair Witch Project in the cinema. And there are the other horror fans that will say, like, well, nothing happens in that movie. There's nothing scary about that movie. But it's not about, you know, what you see. It's about what you don't see. It's about the build. It's about the tension.
It's the feel.
And it's about masterfully releasing it. And that's what it sounds like they're doing here in Visage. Yeah. Which is exciting. Yeah. Though I'll probably never play it, but maybe one day.
Maybe I'll do a live stream on the on our
Yeah, man,
page.
I'd watch you stream that. Do it.
You know, maybe I'll stream it, and you guys can just like tag in a little group chat on Discord, and we can all just scream together. How about that?
No, yeah, I'm down for that. You should totally stream it. I'll come and watch it, 100%.
No, you won't. You'll just.
Well, I'll put it on.
You'll just send me a message going, keep going, you're doing great.
Sorry, I'm busy washing my hair tonight. Sorry.
Oh, but no, I mean, I do plan on actually maybe recording a bit more footage for the game, because I played hours of it. And yeah, I feel like I've only scratched the surface of the memories and like the people and the horrors that really happened there. And I do need to go back into it, and I do need to record a bit more footage of it. But even though I've experienced it once, I don't want to experience it again. I need to have a breather before I do it again.
Yeah, it sounds like it is so effective at what it does. Unless you're one of those horror people, it's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm okay.
I'm fine with most horror games, you know. I mean, I played Resident Evil 7 in the VR, so that was right in your face, you know. The original Dead Spaces I loved to death, and that first one was a brilliant new kind of change on like the kind of sci-fi horrors. But I just don't need it in my home.
Well, on that note, should we wrap this one up?
Absolutely. Fantastic work from
Sad Square.
Sad Square, thank you very much, Sad Square Studios.
That's all right.
I genuinely cannot think of anything negative to say about this game. It is. I can't rate it any higher than 10 out of 10, 5 stars out of 5 stars.
5 pooped my pants out of 5 pooped my pants.
Ooh, absolutely. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for joining us for a little conversation about me getting completely terrified. Thanks Ben for joining me.
Yeah, it's been lovely being here.
But you can see a whole lot more that we have on our Experience Kills page on YouTube. You can see Ben, he's over on Twitter at DIYE. You can see me on Twitter at Camelot as well. I think I will actually live stream this. I think I will do it one weekend for you. I'll live stream it for you so that we can all thrive in my absolute terror. That is me.
Fantastic. So please, if you've enjoyed this video though, give it a like, give the channel a subscribe. You can also follow Experience Kills on Twitter as well at Experience Kills. And yeah, if you've not got time to watch the video, check out the audio version of this as a podcast, though I would recommend this one probably as a video because you're going to want to see what this game looks like, though don't give away too many of the scares, Cam, because I think half of it's going to be in the discovery, isn't it?
You know what, I guarantee you in the video you will find the camera actually shaking a little bit, just literally where I'm literally just going, no, just I'm stopping right there, no.
Lots of bits of you like walking to a door and just stopping.
And
like, I'm not going to go in there.
Yeah, and they're just turning around and going, no, I'm just going to quit. Thanks everyone.
So let's go and watch. Let's go and watch you stream this now. Let's do that now. All right, okay. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye, guys.